Hello. You're going to read along with me in your Shining Star book, the red book. I'm going to ask you to do some writing. You need your notebook. You need a pen or pencil. Some people do not live in one place. Instead, they move from place to place. These people are called nomads. The selection Nomads tells us how these people live. Some nomads live in the desert. The folk tale Jewel in the Sand is about desert nomads. Write the word nomad on your paper. Nomad. What is a nomad? A nomad is a person who moves from place to place. Say that sentence, please. A nomad is a person who moves from place to place. A nomad is a person who moves from place to place. And look at the picture. They are moving from one place to a new place. Nomad. Prepare to read. Background. Nomads tells about real people. It is nonfiction. Nonfiction is factual information. You read it in textbooks. This nonfiction is social studies. Write this down. Non-fiction. Non-fiction. Non-fiction is real. Non-fiction is facts. Non-fiction is information. Nonfiction is real. Nonfiction is facts. Nonfiction is information. Nonfiction is in textbooks. Write that in your notebook. If I say, what is nonfiction? You can tell me nonfiction is information. Nonfiction is real. Nonfiction is textbooks. Nonfiction is facts. Look at the picture. What do you see? This is a tent. Why do some people live in tents? What do you think the woman in the picture is doing? Looks like she's holding her baby. Maybe she's waiting for someone to come home. Why do they live in a tent? Can they stay there forever? Maybe they have to move, and a tent is easy to move. What is this woman doing? This is wool from a sheep. What is she doing? She's turning it into thread so that she can make clothes or blankets. Look at the pictures and the captions, or the words underneath the pictures. Picture, caption. Picture, caption. You see this word caption? Picture, caption. Picture, caption. We're going to write each word in your notebook. Here are the words that you need to write in your notebook. We're going to find out what is buffalo, camel, desert, herds, nomads, and tents. What are those words? Some nomads live in the desert. They often travel with camels. Some nomads live in the desert. They often travel with camels. You say it. Some nomads live in the desert. They often travel with camels. Let's make this bigger. Nomads move from place to place. These nomads from Mongolia live in round tents. And these round tents are called yurts. Mongolia is in Asia. These are buffalo. Buffalo. Like a cow. Buffalo. The Sioux people were nomads of North America. They hunted buffalo. The buffalo moved in groups called herds. Okay, hunting or herding, and see how the animals are together? That's called a herd. Here's a reading strategy. Please write this down in your notebook. Reading strategy. Preview. What does preview mean? Pre means before. View means look. Preview. Look before. Look before you read. To preview means to look at the pages before you read. Look at the headings in dark type. Look at all the pictures and maps. Try to guess what the text is about. Let's preview. This is the title. Title. Heading, 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 heading. Here are the body paragraphs. We call it a heading because it's kind of like It's the head of the body. Okay, the head is on top. The heading is on top. And then we get the body. The body has the information. And the body answers the question, what are nomads? Nomads are all nomads hunters? Where do nomads live? Who are the Bedouins? We can look at the pictures. The pictures and the captions. Woman herder with long-haired lamb. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. She's cute too. Cave painting showing prehistoric nomads hunting elk. Do you see this? Bow and arrow. Bow and arrow. They are hunting. They are killing the animals to eat them for food. Hunting. Caption. Bedouins traveling across the desert with camels and other animals. Where's the picture? There's the Bedouin traveling across the desert with camels and other animals. And we have a map. Africa, Europe, the Middle East. Who are Mongolian nomads? Mongolian nomads. They live in Asia. And there's Mongolia. Yurts. Yurts. Mongolian family. Yurts. Aw, cute. Mongolian children get ready for a horse race. Horse race. Are there nomads in North America? Here's North America. That's part of Mexico, the United States, and Canada. The Inuit are up here. Inuit hunting in a kayak. A kayak. Sioux hunters chasing buffalo. There's the Sioux. This teepee is made of buffalo skin. So the skin of the buffalo makes the teepee. Now we have previewed. Now we are ready to read.
People who move from place to place to find food and water. Nomads. Large desert animal with one or two humps.
Desert animal.
A large animal like a cow that the Sioux Indians hunted on the plains.
Here, let me turn the audio off. Let's try that again. A large animal like a cow that the Sioux Indians hunted on the plains. What is that called? Buffalo. Buffalo. A large animal like a cow. Small pieces of rock. In the desert, on the beach. Sand. Sand. Small pieces of rock. Sand. A dry, sandy area that is very hot during the day and very cold at night. Desert. Desert. A large area of flat grassland. Plains. Plains. We also call it grassland or prairie. Many groups of families living together. Many groups of families living together. Tribe. 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 Many groups of families living together. A group of animals. Herd. Herd. A group of animals. A temporary house made of material. Tent. 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 A temporary house. Oh. A person who kills animals for food. The cat is a hunter. A cat is a hunter. 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 A long trip. A long trip. Journey. 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 Before people started writing down history, we call it prehistoric. 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 Nomads who live in North America. The Sioux. 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 A large round tent where Mongolian nomads live. Yurt. 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 Tents that Sioux Indians lived in at one time. Teepee. 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 Yay! If you would like to try it again after this lesson, you can go to Quizlet.
Unit 1. Journeys. Page 38. Focus on content. Social studies. Nomads. What are nomads? Nomads are people who do not live in one place. They move from place to find food and water. They carry their homes with them on their journeys. In prehistoric times, most people were nomads. They hunted animals and looked for seeds and plants to eat. Are all nomads hunters? Some nomads today are hunters, but most are herders. They travel with herds of sheep, goats, or camels. They look for places that have grass and water for their animals. These nomads often live in tents. They travel in large family groups called tribes. Where do nomads live? Most nomads live on open land. Some live in the desert. Others live on grassy plains. In the past, nomads also lived in the ice and snow of the Arctic. Who are the Bedouins?
The Arctic? Here are some pictures that show the Arctic. Polar bears, ice caps. Where is the Arctic? The North Pole. The North Pole. Who are the Bedouin?
The Bedouins are desert nomads. They travel across the deserts of the Middle East and northern Africa. They have herds of camels. Camels are good desert animals because they can go many days without food or water. Some Bedouins camp near water. Then they can keep horses, sheep, and goats. The women make tents and rugs from camel hair and goat hair. Bedouin families camp in groups called clans. The clan leader is called a sheik. Many clans together make a tribe. Who are Mongolian nomads? Mongolian nomads live in Asia. They travel with herds of horses, sheep, cows, and goats. They live in round tents called yurts. Yurts are made of wool from sheep. Yurts protect the nomads from bad weather. Mongolian nomads are famous horseback riders. Men and women ride horses and shoot arrows for fun. Young children even learn to race horses. Are there nomads in North America? There are very few nomads left in North America. Before 1850, there were many nomads. The Sioux, for example, hunted buffalo on the plains. They used buffalo meat for food. They made tents and blankets from buffalo skins. The tents were called teepees. The Inuit, who live in the most northern part of North America, were also nomads. In summer, they lived in tents by the sea and fished. In winter, they hunted seals and polar bears. They used small boats called kayaks. Today, most Inuit live in towns or villages. They are no longer nomads.
Practice saying these sentences with me. Number 1. People who travel from place to place are called nomads. People who travel from place to place are called nomads. Nomads often keep herds of animals. Nomads often keep herds of animals. Some nomads live in the desert. Some nomads live in the desert. A yurt is a round Mongolian tent. A yurt is a round Mongolian tent. Nomads travel in a large family group called tribes. Nomads travel in large family groups called tribes. A buffalo is a large animal that the Sioux hunted. A buffalo is a large animal that the Sioux hunted. The Inuit fish in a boat called a kayak. The Inuit fish in a boat called a kayak. Many Bedouins travel with herds of camels. Many Bedouins travel with herds of camels. You'll see this again when you go to take the Schoology quiz. Good luck. Please take the quiz. Please take the quiz. Good luck. Where is the quiz? Go to this folder. And in Unit 1, you will see Nomads quiz. Nomads quiz. Good luck.